Lee was a young man who had been through a lot in his life. He had seen his fair share of hardship and heartache. Little did he know he was about to experience more. One day, Lee came across an old friend who told him there was work to be done across the country. Without hesitation, Lee agreed and set off. As he journeyed his way through the country, he was taken in by the beauty and splendor of nature. He knew this would be a trip he would never forget. Unfortunately, tragedy struck as Lee encountered a band of robbers on the road. It was there that he was robbed of all his possessions and left for dead. Fortunately, some kind strangers happened to pass by and gave him shelter until he could recover. Their generosity was something he would never forget. Once he had regained his health, Lee began to look for a way to make money. After much searching, he came across a job in a local factory. After some time, the factory shut down and Lee had to find other employment. He eventually stumbled upon a job as a farmhand on a nearby farm. With no other options, Lee worked diligently on the farm and was thankful for the work. But little did he know this job would give him much more than money. As he worked his way around the farm, Lee encountered a man who had been living in the area for a few years. This man showed him the ropes of the farm and offered him wisdom. This man taught Lee many life lessons and showed him the hidden gems of the area. With newfound knowledge, Lee was more determined than ever to make something of himself. After some time, Lee had saved enough to start a small business of his own. With the help of his newfound friend, he made a small shop in the area. After some hard work and dedication, Lee's business flourished. He quickly gained a reputation as the one who could fix any problem in the area. His business helped him make enough to provide for his family, as well as contributing to the local economy. People around the area were now looking up to him as a leader. With his newfound success came problems and enemies. People tried to tarnish Lee's name, but he was strong and persevered through it all. Eventually, the tide began to turn in Lee's favor. People started to recognize his accomplishments and efforts, and he soon found himself becoming influential in the area. People started consulting him on matters of business, and Lee became a legend in the area. He was now helping those who were in need, inspired by his old friend's generosity. As time passed, Lee became a respected figure in the area. With his help, the local economy was growing at a rapid rate. This growth was attributed to Lee's entrepreneurial nature, and his success served as an inspiration to all those around him. Seeing the changes he had brought about, many people looked up to him and held him in high regard. His name had become synonymous with success and prosperity. People began to see Lee as a leader in the area, and they often came to him for advice. Seeing the appreciation of his people, he felt extremely satisfied with his own progress. With this newfound success, Lee had finally made it. He could now provide for his family and contribute to society. Years passed, and Lee experienced greater successes in life. He was now a full-fledged businessman and a respected citizen in his local hometown. Being a successful businessman gave Lee a great deal of respect and influence. He became a symbol of what hard work and dedication could do. Lee's success motivated and inspired many people, and he taught them what it meant to live life on one's own terms. His stories soon spread throughout the country, and he became an example of the power of determination. His hard work had paid off in the end, and he was living proof that anything was possible.